like every Punjabi, they enjoy the dance, that dhol and that Punjabi songs. That is the constant in the dressing room.
Presenting Maruti Suzuki Espresso. With more space, more style, more mileage, it's made for more.
Hello people, lovely to have your company on Maruti Suzuki Presents Icons Made for More. And sitting right next to me, my car companion for today, is the only woman to have amassed over 7,000 runs in ODI cricket. The one, the only, Mithali Raj. We're driving through the streets of Delhi in this beautiful Maruti Suzuki Espresso, having multiple conversations about the various icons of women's cricket in today's time. So we'll begin with the next one, yeah?
Yeah.
This one's the boss babe. The boss lady, Harmanpreet Kaur.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to be talking to a former Indian skipper about the current Indian skipper. Now, when you look at somebody like a Harmanpreet Kaur, you know that she's made for more. But you've seen her in close quarters. You've shared the dressing room with her. You've had multiple partnerships that you've forged with her. What was the point that you sort of realized that she is somebody that stands out, stands apart from the rest?
If we talk about her skill as a batter, I've always felt she had a lot more than what she's actually giving out now, like what she's performing now. She has a lot more to her, but somehow she's not able to get that out, and we get to see the glimpses of it only in like World Cups. But if she's more consistent, maybe she'll go to that higher level, that where everybody feels that she's actually playing to her potential, actually playing to the talent that she has.
Right.
But again, when you have the responsibility of leading a side and you have a lot more on your plate.
Now, Mithali, you've had the sole responsibility for over 2 decades to single-handedly revolutionize Indian women's cricket. And you've so graciously passed on the baton to somebody like a Harmanpreet Kaur. But when I look at the two of you as individuals, you have such differing personalities, yet you complement each other so well. Tell us the secret.
Well, see, I think it has a lot to do with also when you break into the side. When I broke into the side, I was merely a 16-year-old. And then I had seniors who were literally double my age. They were about 28, 30-year-olds. So I didn't have any teammate around who was of my age. So I really had to, in terms of my mental setup, I had to really mature enough to have conversations with the 30-year-olds.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just tag along with them like this, the baby of the team, literally. But when Harman came in, she had some 2-3 youngsters in the squad they could hang out with, and then it didn't alter the personality so much. I think she's also someone who's like, the way she believes in expressing, she believes in that aggression, and that is also to do with the current times, where all the players, irrespective of men or women, everybody want to be themselves, even in front of the camera or onto the field. Okay, but if you talk about the previous eras, we were all to ourselves, guarded, and we would only focus on a skill or a game. Our personal lives are personal lives. It's not for everybody.
But when you speak about her as a character, you know that she's ultra competitive, and she's somebody who's a little intense as well. How is she in the dressing room? Because that would be tricky at times to deal with, or sometimes it would also give you that extra boost that you need.
I think you're right, because it is very tricky. Sometimes like every Punjabi, they enjoy the dance, that dhol and that Punjabi songs. That is the constant in the dressing room. And you like to have that energy also. You should have that energy in the room, because you can't always be serious and intense, because it sort of drains you out. We need to have different personalities in the dressing room because we all come from different backgrounds, different parts of our country. It's not fair that all of us should look and talk the same.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of playing a team game, is that you get to know a lot of people, different personalities, different heads. Yeah.
How would you categorize her as a leader per se? What are the standout features with respect to her captaincy according to you?
When we talk about her personality being aggressive, sometimes when you're competing against sides where you feel that they are playing that mind game and you really have to sort of give it to them, I think that's where her personality really comes out, where she pumps up the players to not get bogged down, because at the international level it's just not the skill. it's also mental game. Sometimes you have to play that psychological game of like, you know, who's the best, what's happening. We read a lot of interviews where players are taking a dig at each other
Correct.
before a series.
But it's
to
a mind
create
game,
that,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that is one quality I really find good in her captaincy skill. Of course, leadership and captaincy is a vast subject to talk about. Everybody have their own strengths that they get to the table when they are leaders.
Yeah.
But this is one thing that I like in her leadership.
Thank you for the no holds barred chat that we had, and it gives us some amazing insights into the captain and the person that Harmanpreet Kaur is and what she really needs to do to get to that ultimate level. Thank you guys. I'm sure you enjoyed this conversation as well. This was Maruti Suzuki Arena presents Icons Made for More. And before we go, we're going to be leaving you with this really fun clip of Harmanpreet Kaur accepting a challenge from ESPN Crick Info, and she has answered a segment called You Have to Answer. Check it out.
Selfies or reels?
Selfie.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Sweep shot or sixes down the ground?
Sweep shot.
Fastest 100 or highest T20I score? Which record would you rather break?
Fastest T20 100.
Your century against Australia in the 2017 Women's World Cup or against New Zealand in the 2018 T20 World Cup?
2017 World Cup.
Take a hat-trick or hit 6 sixes in an over?
6 sixes.
Bollywood music or Punjabi music?
Punjabi music.
Dye your hair pink or get another tattoo?
Get another tattoo.
Alisa Healy's sixes or Shafali Verma's?
Shefali Verma's.
Smriti Mandhana's cover drive or Virat Kohli's cover drive?
Virat Kohli's cover drive.
Face Shabnim Ismail or face Jess Jonathan?
I'm okay with both.
No ball by your team or dropped catches by your team, which makes you angrier?
Both.
Virat Kohli's fiery captaincy style or MS Dhoni's Mr. Cool captaincy?
MS Dhoni cool captaincy style.
Tests or T20Is?
T20 eyes.
Diving catches or direct hits?
Diving catches.
Melbourne Renegades or Manchester Originals?
Oh my god. I think Melbourne Renegades. I can give the reason also. Because of the coach. You know, our coach was super cool. He gave me a lot of confidence. You know, one day I told him I want to ball the first over. He said, yes, you can go for it. And, you know, I actually bowled in the power play, which I never thought.
Presenting Maruti Suzuki Espresso. With more space, more style, more mileage, it's made for more.